Okay, this is what I was talking about. But each one of these, there's some bigger ones on here. These are all red ones. But see, they're different. Hello. Well, tomorrow we're going to have our Christmas with our kids. And that's about where we started last year, is we had our Christmas with our kids. And I know I've got some bits of film, little bits. And well, I've got the one where they're all standing all there together and saying hi or whatever, and I've got the Christmas tree and stuff like that. But let's see, last year we made the Christmas trees. I'll pop a picture of those up. Anyway, and my granddaughter and I sat there and worked on those one day for a while. But, man, those things are still hard to get them to stay open. There we go. Those are the ornaments that we worked on last year. Still got them. Anyway, this year I used a cookie cutter, a bell-shaped cookie cutter, and then I drew angels on them and colored them in with my gel pens. And we laminated them, and that's that. Okay, guys, are you ready? This is the angel choir. Next time you see those, they should all be in what's the word I'm looking for? Laminated. They are all identical. I've just got some turned over the other way. And from there we have ornaments. Who knows what I'll come up with next year? I don't know. But we've got our tubs. You saw us loading those up last night. And, well, they were pretty much loaded already because Joe had filled a lot of the stuff into the stockings already. We just had some last minute stuff. And some of that was the stuff that I had made. So I'm waiting to see the reaction to it tomorrow. So but some of the younger ones are going to wonder, Grandma, why'd you give me a keychain? It's like, well, do you have a key to your house? My brother-in-law came down. He called the other day and he mentioned that he had found, well, his son had found a whole bunch of, I guess they were clearing out a house if somebody had either moved or left it abandoned or I don't think that was the deal. I think probably just somebody died and they were cleaning out the house for the family, and the family, had gotten all they wanted or all that they thought was worth anything. And there were a whole bunch of these buttons that somebody had just thrown away. Okay, this is what I was talking about. But each one of these, there's some bigger ones on here. These are all red ones. But see, they're different. Get it in there close. Try not to shake. But you can see it looks like some kind of a crest. And, oh, there's the red ones, there's blue ones. And there's different pattern. I think there's different types of crest. Maybe they're all the same. But anyway, this one's got both the big and little ones. And this one's got all small ones. One of them was done. It wasn't tied. So I just tied it. They've got elastic thread. Now this is actual thread. This isn't the plastic stuff. So, but remember the coin? Do you remember those? That's what it reminds me of. Remember those coin bracelets we had in the 70s and 80s? Well, the 70s, 60s and 70s. And when they would just, they weren't real coins, but we called them coin bracelets. And they would just jingle and jangle, and we could really make our teachers mad if we wanted to. Which I had a tendency to do because I was a fidgety type. So I don't think I even wore one to school because it could get me in a lot of trouble. Because I would sit there probably and be pulling it on and off and doing stuff like that. But that's why I have my fidget spinner that I keep losing. Who knows where it is this time? Another thing we did last year was we went out and looked at Christmas lights because we actually had some warm enough evenings that I could go out. So I'm going to show you just some of the really nice ones.
Look at that huge snowman and that big Santa Claus. Those things are taller than their porch roof. Oh, those are got to be bigger than 8 foot. But yeah, but look, from the bottom, they're up over the top of their hats. They're up over the, oh look, they're not sitting on a porch, they're sitting on the ground.
I'm kind of muffled in those because I wasn't sure how my new action cam, that was when I just got it, I wasn't sure how it would react. So to, like the cooler temperatures, and I think there might have been a little snow that night. So I had the protective casing on it. So we're a little muffled, but you could see the fun of looking at the Christmas lights. We didn't have a white Christmas last year, but we did have white. Not at Christmas time, but later on. That is why I don't get outside much. I mean, it's not usually like that, but today, not even my husband's getting out. It's not snowing at the moment, but earlier it was really blowing out of the north. And I'm out of breath just doing this. Anyway. Okay. Breath back. Yep, that's our screened-in front porch. Right now it's our windowed-in front porch. And that is where I will sometimes get out and have a little time out in the, at least some sun. And that was our biggest storm last year, when Joe couldn't even get out. He did try, but he got out to the highway and there was no way. So it was snowing so hard that the plows weren't even going until after the snow stopped. So it was our big blizzard of 2016 or early 2017. Don't quite remember. This is when messaging is fun. Carla was messaging me on one end, and then that's my daughter-in-law, she starts messaging me about my son's glasses. She sent me a picture, and then she wanted she wanted me to say how, good he looked in them and all of that. And of course I was doing that, and at the same time, but the thing of it is, was on Facebook, the other one was on regular message. Anyway, the feeds, if I was on one, I couldn't answer the other one. In other words, I wasn't able to switch back and forth. I don't know. Anyway, when I got done with Carla, and I went back to my daughter-in-law, and I said, I'm just too pooptacular. No, I didn't say it that way. I said, I'm just too popular. And yes, I knew exactly how I spelled it. Oh, well. What the heck? Didn't have that problem in high school. Well, maybe popular, not popular. Anyway, excuse me. I don't want to get a mail drop. Well, that's pretty much it for today and this evening. It's been fun. We have had a fun year. We've had stories, we've had silly stuff, fun stuff. We've encouraged. I love all of you. And I say that every night. It's so true. And this time of year, a lot of people really need to know that love. And if I can be there for them, if we can be here for them, that's a plus. So, tomorrow's our Christmas with our kids. I will film what I can. I'm not going to put anybody in that doesn't want to be in. But, I don't know. Remember when I let the grandkids get the camera? That was the little ones. So, I don't know if I'll let anybody get the camera tomorrow. We shall see. But I don't know. I don't want to get it broken. Anyway, until tomorrow, I hope you all have a wonderful night and some nice dreams. Oh, a lot of times they say what you think of before you go to sleep, you dream. I don't know. Sometimes that is, sometimes that isn't for me. Sometimes if I fall asleep during the TV, I'll dream whatever's on the TV, and that gives me some weird dreams. But good stories. So I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully I'll bring you some fun. Good night.